guys, welcome back to the Parker Casper Show. Today I want to talk about America First and why a lot of people get confused about this viewpoint and confuse it with America Only. So we'll go through that, what actually the difference is, and what are the key points, and why I do support America First. And then we'll just talk about some of the craziness that's going on in America, and the attitude in America is way too loose, okay? And we need to talk about that. But first we'll talk about America First. So, I mean, people always get this wrong on the left, and I don't I'm pretty sure they're doing it on purpose. Well, okay, some of them are just actually stupid, okay? But some of them are confusing it on purpose because they know the people who watch their videos and look at their posts are stupid, or at least they think so. So they're trying to confuse them, and I think it is kind of working. So, America First is basically the viewpoint that put the interests of America first. Everything else comes a far distant second. Okay, so when someone would ask hey, Ukraine's in trouble, Russia's attacking them, do you want to send them some money and stuff? Basically, the only question America needs to ask is, will this benefit America or will it harm America in any way? And if the answer is that it's not going to benefit America, then don't do it. Okay? Pretty simple, really. I mean, kind of self-evident. Like, um, this was what the liberals, the Democrats in America, they won't even admit that the main job of the government is to look out for American citizens. The main job of the American government is to look out for Americans. Pretty self-evident, I think. I don't know how you could argue differently, but they won't even acknowledge that because that's not what they're trying to do. They're basically trying to ruin America. That's what the Democrats are trying to do. The Republicans are looking out for Americans. The Democrats are looking to harm Americans, basically, real Americans. So America first. But then people always, what they confuse it with is America only. Okay, people will be like, America first, how can you believe in America first? We get oil from the Middle East, okay? We get pharmaceuticals from other countries. What would we do without those? Oh, okay, but, bet you didn't think about this. Well, that's not America first, okay? And it's pretty obvious. Trading with, trading for oil and pharmaceuticals, does that benefit America? Well, yes, it obviously does. Okay, so we do it. Okay, if we were an American only viewpoint, we would say, does this benefit us? Yes, but it's America only. We're not going to do that. But that's not what America First is. America First is, if it benefits it, we should probably do it. If it benefits us, we should probably do it. Does this benefit us? Yes, it does. So the only question you ask is, does it benefit us? Okay. So any question, that's all you need to know for America First. Okay. If someone's like, should we import millions of illegal aliens to America? You'd say that probably is not going to help America. No, America First. Okay. If someone says, should we deport illegal aliens because they're here against the law? You'd say, does that going to help America? Probably. Yeah, that's America First right there. Okay. And so it's not very hard. But just to go back to that other point, okay, there are some things, okay, that should be America only, okay, and pharmaceuticals and probably oil would be two of those things probably, because you don't want to rely on another country for things that you actually need. Like, imagine America got its military weapons from another country. Like, obviously, no, that would not be a good idea, because if the other country ever turned against you, well, then you're kind of screwed. Like, things aren't looking too good for you. But even with things like pharmaceuticals, drugs, like healthy drugs, oil, energy, food, okay? These are the things that you want to have, like, at least the capability. You want to have the capability at least, like, if things go bad, that you could do it by yourself, okay? And that wouldn't be America only, because you're still thinking America first. You're thinking, is it good to rely totally on another country for something that is integral to our country? And you say, no, that's probably not good. We shouldn't do that. America first. okay? Like, it's pretty simple, you know? And I think everyone should be, basically, that's the attitude everyone should have, is America first, okay? If everyone in America had America first attitude, okay, like, that would be great. That doesn't mean, like, you have to be these selfish, like, brats. Like, you can help out other people, but that's second, America first, okay? Just like, I mean, I have an America first, you know, you'd have an America first attitude in politics, okay? In politics and economics and, you know, all that stuff, you have America first attitude. But just like personally, my first attitude is my family first. And then also God. God and family before country. But then country comes next. It doesn't go God, family, Somalia, illegal immigrants, and then America. No, America is next after that, because that's what your country is your, it's your shared, you know, your family, your neighbors, that extends to towns, to cities, and finally to your country. You know, it's kind of like, it should be kind of like a brotherhood, you know, brotherhood, you share the same beliefs, you share the same values. You know, to a certain extent, you disagree, but it's like all kind of, you know, the same kind of thing. That's why there are countries. That's why America was great for so long, because even with immigrants deported, imported earlier when they came here, like in the 1920s and stuff, or earlier, like all through that time period, 1800s. Okay, even though they came from different places, they shared a lot of the American values, like hard work, commitment to the family. Okay, you know, honestness, trustfulness. Okay, and those are the kind of virtues that everyone should have. It's what Americans had. But the problem with all the immigrants coming to America today is they don't share those values. Okay, they don't share those values with us. So really, it doesn't help America. It's not America. It's not America first, and that's why, like, I wanted also to talk about getting away from America first. But obviously, it's hard. You can't really get away from America first. But put it on the back burner for right now. Put it on the side. I want to talk about like the craziness that is actually going on in America today. Like, the fact that people think that it would be okay, like people actually think this, that it would be okay to assassinate your own president is insane. Like, people should be mind blown by this, okay? I don't care if you think he's the worst president in history. You can't think it's okay to assassinate the president of your own country. How do people even think that that's like okay at all? Like, if I really hated the president, like I thought he was like the worst president ever, okay? You know, I'd campaign against him. I'd say we got to get rid of this guy. You know, I'd make videos, which is what I do, okay? But to say we need to shoot this guy, that's insane. You cannot do that. He is your rightfully elected president. You are tearing down the values of the country, and that's why the craziness, like the craziness of the country is so easy to see right now, the turmoil that it's in, because you show me videos of people like, yeah, we gotta kill Trump. People think that's actually okay. That's not okay at all. Like, obviously, you know, violence is almost never okay, especially against your own president. Like, if you showed me those videos, I would say right away, yeah, America's probably not in the greatest shape right now. Like, things have got to change there, because something is not right, okay? Like, and people think like it's okay to like burn down churches and stuff. None of that stuff is okay. That's not America. That's not America at all. That's not American values at all. Like, I don't know how. And like, normal people, like there's normal people that I know who would never do any of that things, any of that stuff, and they see people do that and they're like, yeah, whatever, you know, it is what it is. Like, what do you mean it is what it is? That's not at all what anything should be like. Like, we gotta wake up big time, okay? People should be more um dumbfounded by what is going on than they actually are. It's like, it's almost like, I don't know if you guys have read the Percy Jackson series, like with your kids or a while ago or something, or maybe even yourself. But there's like monsters, and there's demigods, and there's mortals still. And the mortals, they can't see the monsters because there's like this thing called the mist. So if they look at a monster, it just looks like a normal person to them. And there's lots of other books, like The Matrix, like there are movies, like tons of stuff with this idea, and it's kind of like what's going on here. Like people are just like looking at this insane stuff, and it's like they don't even see it for what it is. It's like they're actually like it's like they don't see it. I don't, and I think really if you want to, we got to remove the myths from people's eyes if we want to make any changes for the better. Yeah, that's all for the show today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Talk to you next time. Have a great day. Godspeed.